What's up, guys? This is Malcolm here on Malcolm Talks. How y'all feeling? We back at it again, man. I'm a little bit under the weather, but I'm all right. We're gonna make it through this thing, man. I hope it ain't COVID. I did get tested, but I hadn't got the results back. I've been vaccinated and all that, but yeah, man, my son had the sniffles and was sneezing and everything, and I guess I caught it. It's probably just a cold. We ain't gonna worry too much about it. We just gonna keep this show rolling, man. How y'all feeling? Hey, man, I want to talk to you guys about this term people use called stepping on somebody. Stepping on somebody. I guess that kind of means like you disrespected them, or you know what I'm saying, checked them, or you beat them up, or you did something bad to them. You stepped on them. I want to talk about that term. Because a lot of times you can step on somebody and not even, not that you didn't know, but you just don't care. You just stepped on them. Like this morning, I was walking to my car and I saw some ants. And they was on the sidewalk right next to my car. Now, it's only a little bit of space on the driveway next to my car until you get to the grass. Now, the grass, it needs to be cut just a little bit high. And, it's wet. And I didn't want to step in the grass to avoid the ants. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to get my pants and shoes wet. I got some fresh ass slacks with some clean ass shoes on right now, dress shoes. I'm not about to get those wet and maybe ruin them because I'm trying to avoid stepping on some ants. So you know what I did? I stepped on them. I knowingly stepped on some ants. Now, a lot of you might be like, man, come on, man, that is not the same thing, bro. Well, ants are running around, man, and they living their life. I came through and stepped on them and ended all of that. Now, is it a trivial example? Maybe. But it is something that I want you to think about, because in life, a lot of times, we are the ant. We're the ant. And then sometimes in life, you the one stepping on the ant. And sometimes when you get stepped on, it wasn't necessarily that somebody had a vendetta out for you, or they just hating on you that bad, or you just such a bad person that they want to do all these bad things to you. A lot of times you were just in the way. You were just in the way. Somebody that was bigger, stronger, more powerful, more prepared, more focused, right? More talented, a much stronger work ethic than you. Sometimes these types of people, much more competitive, much more drive, these types of people, when they move through the world, when they move through this universe, they stepping on people. And it's not necessarily because they just want to step on you. It's because they're so focused on what it is they have to do. If you're in the way, just in the way, just an ant on the side of the pavement, man. Best thing you can do is get out of the way. So what are you going to be, the ant, or are you going to be the one doing the stepping? Something to think about, man. You can't just be out here lollygagging, bro. You will get stepped on. And I'm not talking about stepped on in any kind of violent way. I'm talking about just, being collateral damage to somebody else's success. You trying to play around. It's almost like you in the NBA and then an 8-year-old boy decide he want to play basketball in the NBA. You're going to get run over. It ain't got nothing to do with you being a little boy. It's just that you went out and tried to play a grown man's game. So go back to the lab, work on your game, and then come back. Don't leave yourself in the vicinity to be stepped on, guys. Now, there does come a point where you at that level too. You're at that level where it's time to play. It's time to play with the big boys. It's time to go out there and compete. Sometimes you might get beat pretty bad, but you're still competitive. I think when you get stepped on, though, you're not even competitive. And that's where we got to be smarter. You can't be walking around here trying to get to a certain level and you keep bumping heads with all of these guys and all of these people that are in very high places, and you're just burning all kind of bridges. You're going to get stepped on. So just keep that in mind, guys. The goal is to win. You don't want to keep losing. You want to win. Sometimes to win, you got to go back to the lab, work on your game. You got to spend a little time by yourself, honing your craft. Get to the point where you yourself can be competitive with a lot of these big dogs. This is Malcolm, your own Malcolm Talks. Don't get stepped on. Not if you can help it. A lot of times they just coming through, man. You might just be in the way. You can let them come through. Be like the bull matador, holding up that bull, holding up a little red sheep or whatever. When they come through, just get out the way. You could be in the vicinity, just don't get hit. This is Malcolm, your own Malcolm Talks. Comment down below, man. What do y'all want me to talk about next? Subscribe, like the video, and I'm gonna holler at you guys next time, man.